Hey YouTube fans, it's me, Bubble Trouble. If you're wondering what this scene is right now, it is the very first marble race I ever made in AlgoDo and posted to AlgoBox, which is like the thing on AlgoDo where people share their creations to other AlgoDo users. It's not a very good race, as you'll see. And I was like 8 or 9 when I first started creating on AlgoDo. But I just wanted to show this sort of as an intro to the history of my channel and then talk about the future. A lot of these components, there was a person on AlgoDo named Luca who like made marble race parts that you could use. So like this is what these are. Because when I was first starting out, I had no idea. Um, and that was how I started at it first, just making these things and posting them to Algodoo. And people would post like challenges and you do the challenges. And so I started that way for a couple years. And then I started making things and posting them to YouTube. And I would post them to Algodoo simultaneously so people could play them on there. And I post them on YouTube where I got a good audience. And little me, I was probably maybe 12 when I first started adding them to YouTube. It was just so exciting, seeing that you felt, I felt part of a, community, and it was nice to just see, here's a typo. Little me didn't know how to spell launch. Um, it was just good to see people, liking my creations, you know, and of course, there were a lot of marble races, but I always liked, making my own that were slightly different. And especially by the time I got to YouTube, they were, I wasn't really using like packs anymore. I was making my own components. And so, things happened. Life got a little busier and I just stopped. This is my first course I posted to YouTube, by the way. Stopped making marble races as much. And I recently came back and um, backed up all my old files onto my new computer. And when I was doing my Algodo files, I was like, you know what? Let's finish the Amazing Marble Race Season 3. So, I did that. And you can see when I backed stuff up to my new computer, it like didn't save the date. So like I have it on latest first, but obviously like these scenes aren't the latest. Stuff I made on my new computer will come up correctly, but all the old is like scrambled. But yeah, I made them. And like here's the finale part. I haven't been posting them to Algabox lately, and there's kind of two reasons. The first is the moderation on there has been getting like not as good. I mean, not as like nice and lenient. In fact, when I posted season 3, part 6 to 10, to YouTube, I posted them to Algodoo like on the same day, and they were promptly all deleted because apparently there's a rule now that you can only post 3 a day. And then you can see I reposted the first 3 and then never came back. The other reason is that the community on there is like not like you can see no comments here, no comments on this one, you know. So if anybody like really wants me to post them on AlgoBox, let me know in the comments and I can do that. The other thing is some of them, like because Algodo's hit a version update, like this part, like has like goofy things going on. I'll just show you like as an example. It has this like weird bug where the marbles are colliding with this block. Like I don't know. So yeah, I could post them to Algodoo, but it would require me fixing these bugs, and it's like I don't think anybody would watch them on there. If you like think you would, let me know in the comments, and that is something I can look into. But I just wanted to say thank you for sticking with this channel through all these crazy years. And I just a little look forward. I want to keep making marble races and other things because I feel like if I don't, I guess that'll be like giving up on my childhood, and I'm like not ready to do that yet. But anyway, I wanted to show you. I had made marbles for an Algodo season 4, and here they are. Let me know in the comments if any of these are dumb. And I had also proposed a recolor of the brown marbles because it felt like when I was recording season 3, it was impossible to tell apart these marbles. So also let me know if I should stick with the old colors or if I should go with the new colors, or if there's any of these that you think are dumb and like, no, like do this color instead. I'll look at that. And I had also looked at doing one of the other ones, like with the like little stick figures that get points. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Like I said, I had a new computer, so it's like um, a little difficult to use. I always used Windows Movie Maker, which doesn't exist anymore, so I'm getting used to a new video editing software. If you notice in Amazing Marble Race Season 3, the last part had a different video editing software, which to me is a lot harder to use. I'm sure I'll get used to it. The good news is my screen recorder, my new screen recorder, can do 30 frames per second. My old one on my old computer could only do 15, so that's good. I made these little guys, swimming guys. And these are also with the recolored tan and brown. This would be the marbles I would do if I did that. They'd be the same as Amazing Marble Race Season 2. But yeah, just, let me know. Let me go back to that other screen. Like if any of these colors you like or don't like, or you'd rather not see me do marble races and see me do the other thing, or you really like marble races, or if you think I should post anything to AlgoBox. I'm open to suggestions. And if I do decide to continue creating, I don't know what kind of upload schedule it would be like. It's like I haven't done, because even like the last part of Amazing Marble Race Season 3, even though I just posted it now, I had designed the course like years ago. So I'm kind of like starting over again at Algodo, and there's been version updates. And so just, if you're a fan, I'd appreciate it, if you stuck around for whenever the occasional upload might come about. And if you have any suggestions for what I do, leave them in the comments. Oh, that's the other thing. Like if I do another one, like with the little stick figures that do events, like swimming and stuff, let me know if there's any events that you think I should do. But yeah, thanks again for sticking around through the so many years it took to get through season 3 of Marble Race. I don't know, after season 2, anyway, thanks for sticking with me through this video. And see you later, maybe or maybe not. And goodbye.